In ancient Greece, two great powers clashed. Athens, symbol of democracy, and Sparta, built on discipline. Their rivalry simmered after defeating Persia, but soon exploded into the Peloponnesian War, changing the course of Greek history and shaping the world. The seeds of war lay in power and pride. Athens led the Delian League and grew rich. Sparta feared losing dominance. Suspicion grew, tension mounted, and soon, mistrust between allies turned into a full-blown conflict that neither side could easily escape from. In 431 BCE, a skirmish in Corinth ignited a war. Allies took sides, and the fragile peace shattered. Athens and Sparta, once united against Persia, now turned against each other. Greece stood on the edge of a long, bitter war that would scar generations to come. Sparta relied on its land army. Athens trusted in walls and a powerful fleet. Each believed their strategy would prevail. But the war dragged on. Two visions, two powers, both sure of victory. Neither imagined how long the cost of pride would haunt them all. Every year, Sparta invaded Athenian land. Crops were burned, towns emptied. Athens stayed behind its walls, using ships to strike back. It became a standoff. Land versus sea, siege versus blockade. Neither could break the other, but both kept pushing for control. In 430 BCE, plague struck Athens. The crowded city, trapped behind its own defenses, suffered enormous losses. Even Pericles died. Morale collapsed, but Athens endured. The war didn't stop. Death came from within, not just from the battlefield outside. Still ambitious, Athens launched the Sicilian expedition in 415 BCE. It aimed to conquer Syracuse, expand power, and shift momentum. But the mission failed terribly. Ships lost, soldiers captured. It was a turning point that broke Athenian strength and hope. Sensing Athens' weakness, Sparta made a bold move. It allied with Persia. Once enemies, now strategic partners. Persian gold funded ships. Sparta gained a navy. With surprise and new strength, it challenged Athens where it had ruled. At sea, tables turned. Athens, worn down by war and failure, crumbled from within. Leaders fell, factions rose, and trust dissolved. Sparta, now, with a fleet and Persian aid, cut supply lines. Athenian strength faded fast. The empire's foundation began to crack with every defeat. In 405 BCE, Sparta won at Aegospotami, destroying the Athenian fleet. Athens, starved and powerless, surrendered in 404 BCE. Its walls were torn down. The war was over, but not the damage. Greece had paid dearly for pride, strategy, and ambition unchecked. Athens fell. Sparta imposed harsh rule. But peace was hollow. The war left Greece weakened, divided, and exhausted. No city emerged truly victorious. The ideals of Athens and the discipline of Sparta faded in a fractured world hungry for direction again. Sparta's victory brought no glory. Rebellions rose. Allies turned bitter. The economy collapsed. Greek unity crumbled. The Golden Age dimmed. The cost of war lingered long after the last battle. Even Sparta found that winning doesn't always mean success. Athens slowly rebuilt. Democracy returned. Sparta stayed rigid. Neither could lead. Thebes rose, then fell. Macedonia gained power. Philip and Alexander reshaped the world. From the war's ashes, a new era began, but the old wounds shaped what came next. The Peloponnesian War wasn't just a battle, it was a war of ideas. Democracy versus control, freedom versus order. Thucydides called it a lesson for all time. It showed how pride, power, and politics could destroy even the greatest of civilizations from within. Its legacy lives on. The war warns us. Alliances shift, ambition blinds, and no power lasts forever. What happened in ancient Greece echoes today. It was more than history. It's a mirror. The past speaks, if we're willing to listen and truly understand. If you enjoyed this journey through ancient history, subscribe and turn on the bell. Each week we explore stories that shaped our world. Don't miss the next epic adventure. We bring history to life, one legend at a time. Join the community and stay curious.